So the DC Circuit Court, which sounds like a made-up court, it sounds like Circus Court, which is basically what it was, and that's where they got the term. You ever heard of this? Kangaroo Court? This is because in Australia, when they do horrible courts, it's like a circus, and they have kangaroos in their circus acting as judges. And that's basically what we have at the DC Circuit, a sort of made-up court, okay, where they very skeptical. That's what all the fake news is reporting. They were very skeptical during the hearing of my strong presidential immunity. And everybody I've talked to, all the legal scholars, a lot of legal scholars, better than the fake legal scholars you see on the left, but all the strong conservative legal scholars I've spoken to, Judge Dredd offered complete support. I think he wrote a post on Truth Social recently that had complete support for this. All the evidence of presidential immunity. In the 1980s, I had sex with a lot of women. A lot more than you. You wish you had the sex that I had. And it was very powerful, very strong. And I didn't use condoms. And I can say that now that my first wife, Ivana, is buried very respectfully at my golf course. But I didn't wear condoms throughout the 80s. And it was dangerous, but not like now. Now you can have sex with no condoms and there's not a problem. It's total safety. But in the 80s, it was dangerous. And I got no AIDS, no HIV. And that was when we first developed the doctrine of presidential immunity. And so now they tried to impeach me. You know, the 80s tried to give me AIDS, and everybody failed. Everybody failed. And they want to argue that I don't have presidential immunity. No. That's probably the stupidest thing. I think it's more stupid. I think it's more stupid to say that I don't have presidential immunity when all the evidence is total immunity. So the DC Circus Court is a fraud. We're not going to respect their decision unless they decide for me, at which point, they made a very strong decision. But we don't plan on respecting it, and we'll appeal to the Supreme Court, which, as you know from, Brett Kavanaugh, Amy Coney Bartholomew doesn't believe in condoms because it's against her religion, so she'll understand my immunity. Clarence Thomas doesn't believe in immunity or consent, so we know we've got him. Alito is just a nasty person who will vote for me because, he likes to inflict pain on the radical left. Brett Kavanaugh, we already know, he's pro-Trump when it comes to sexual immunities. And then we just have to win over one other person, either Pencil Neck Gorsuch or Rhino Roberts. And I think we can get one of them, if not both of them, with strong, peaceful Second Amendment phone call threats of peace. And so when this gets to the Supreme Court, we're going to win, and I will be officially declared immune from prosecution and prostitution. No AIDS, no crime. Bye-bye.